Hello guys, welcome. As you can see, I have resubbed to WoW. I was gone for like a little over a week, but we're back. And I've decided I want to try a Boomkin. So we're gonna play around in a Boomkin. I don't have any gear yet, so we gotta get them some gear. They have like time warp stuff on. Yeah. Also, hi TVO, how's it going? Welcome. They just had the midnight deep dive that went on, and I think they're doing the Q&A session. I don't know if that's over or not yet. I was watching a little bit of that, but I was getting ready for stream, so didn't catch all of it. They definitely had a lot of interesting things that are going to be happening for midnight and before midnight even. It's going to be very eventful couple of months, that's for sure. I'm doing good, TBO. Thanks. How are you doing? Like your little boomans. Alright, so I definitely put on the pterodactyl form. I don't know why it has me as a boomkin. An actual boomkin. Nobody asked for this. Nobody wants to see this naked chicken. I certainly don't want to see the naked chicken. You can customize this version of the boomkin now. I did not because I had the pterodactyl version on, but I should definitely go fix that. Let's get the quest. So yeah, my goal for today, or for tonight anyway, is to gear up this character. I took off my weapon that might, and my cloak. I'm just running around naked for reasons. Nobody needs to know why, but I was running around naked. So when like I have a newer character and they don't have like good gear yet, I don't really transmog their stuff. I can just transmog them to be naked, so I don't have to pay all the money for their transmog, because it's really expensive. It's almost like 1,000 gold to transmog your stuff. I had to get invited to my guild. I wasn't in the guild with this character yet. Wait, what? Is this? Trying to check your moves first. Okay. Yeah, I want to try and get gear on this character because I don't have any yet. So maybe we can try some M0s at some point. Maybe I can do some LFR, get a feel for it. I am pretty excited for Midnight because I think the Haranier are pretty cool, but I also think that the Demon Hunters are going to be pretty cool. So I'm kind of torn on like what I want to play as a main. Like I've been maining Shadow Priest and I was doing Mythic raiding as a Shadow Priest, but then I was like stomping an arena as a Ret Paladin, so it's like, I don't know what I want to play. So, but for Midnight, they're gonna have the Haranier, which I think are really cool, and they kept showing that they were gonna have like a pangolin form, which is my favorite animal, so I was like, I have to be a pangolin, yeah, I have to have that. So it made me want to play Druid. When they just did the deep dive, though, it didn't quite look like the form was a pangolin, but I'm not sure. The other forms did look cool, though. Yeah, the other forms did look cool. So regardless, I think it'll be a interesting race to be for a druid. Right now I'm a Zandalari. I have a Night Elf one too, but I really like the dinosaur forms for the Zandalari, so even though their racials are horrendous. I'm hoping the Haranier racials would be better. Because the Zandalari ones are just not good.
I've not seen Taza fish.
I don't want to do it. Do I want to do it in story mode? I heard that Mencius is like impossible in LFR. I did it one time and like we two-shot it. And then after that I just kept seeing on like Twitter, Blue Sky, that it was basically impossible to complete Dimensius. And then they said they tried to make it better by making it so that if anybody teleported to the platform, that it would teleport everybody there at the same time, and they're like, that made it worse. But I was like, at least everybody was there and they didn't just immediately wipe, so I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, so let's start out, I guess, with some LFR if I can. I don't know if I can get into LFR. No, I gotta get some gear. We'll do some world quests first then. Oh, I can probably do the dire brew thing really quickly. And just pretend that I am a healer. I hate how loud it is. What are you? Phantom Bloom stuff is worth quite a bit of gold. I've been farming like crazy because I don't want to pay for midnight. So I've been trying so hard to like get as much gold as possible. That's why I transmog all of my people to be naked while I'm gearing them. As you can see, we just have our naked baby here. Because I don't want to deal with it. How much money it costs. So I'm working my way up to try and gold farm as much as possible so that the expansion costs as little as possible for me. Oh, I actually had a trinket. 606, yeah. That was a big upgrade. Ooh, okay. I like that my rank is Sacrificial Lamb. Okay, I don't. Is it just me or like this form is so dirty. What is this? I mean, okay, alright, alrighty. Yeah, I like my my guild rank of Sacrificial Lamb. Pretty good. Huh. Alright. I gotta get myself back into dinosaur form. Yeah, I was so excited when Cataclysm came out and they made trolls be able to be druids because I really wanted to be a bat. And then Battle for Azeroth came out and they added Zandalari trolls. And I was super excited for that because I was like, why be a bat when I can be a dinosaur? So, yeah. And now they're gonna add another one and I'm like, I could be a pangolin. Maybe. I'm hoping. Alright, I do want to get all this gold over here though. These world quests give so much gold and definitely cannot skip those. I don't like these broker things because they're literally all over the place, so you get like in your mind you have this idea that like, oh, whatever's over here is gonna be important. I'm gonna get some cool loot. And they're literally everywhere. And you open it and it's just dog shit. Like, nobody wants what's inside of them. And every like 100 that you open maybe has like a green item in it or something. But yeah, I don't really like them. I like this, how we look all pink when we're in the phase diving. Oh no, I can't fight you. I don't have any gear. Oh god, hurts. We run so silly too. Oh god. You play this character. Ooh. Do I starfall a single target? I have no idea. Can I entangle it? It looks like I can entangle it, but I got out of it. I do like my little star beams though. That razor ball is not fun. Okay. Can't hear anything new. I turned it down because the like dungeon pop thing is so loud. Now I have nothing. I don't understand why after all these years they don't have like a tuning knob for the sound of dungeon pops. Like there's no way that people don't just complain about that all the time. Super annoying. I don't want to fight all these elites. I don't have to fight them on anyone else. This character has to fight all of them. Why are all the elites out here on this character? Any of my other characters that have gear, there's no elites near them. This one, literally everywhere. I don't have anything. Oof. Stop somebody down. No, don't raise them on me. Look at our giant orbital laser beam that we get. It's pretty fun. I like how we can still do that even though it's in an entangling route. That's great, amazing. Midweek Sam stream, alright. How are we getting screwed later? Oh, well, I mean, it's a WoW stream, so, you know. Also, hi, Seal. Welcome. They did their deep dive for the new expansion today. They did like a big video release for it. I don't know if they finished the Q&A or not yet. I wanted to watch it, but I'll have to watch it later. I know how much you love WoW, so. Pink raptors are your favorite thing in the whole world. They had to shut down the Oktoberfest today because there was like a bomb threat or something, and somebody set a house on fire or a car on fire and like, killed their parents or something. Something crazy in Munich today. I think they like sent out alerts but my phone was dead. And they're like, why did you send out a crazy scary alert to everybody's phone. So like I was fearing for the worst, but all it was that Oktoberfest was closed. Who cares? I was like, oh god. People really don't like Oktoberfest here. It's kind of interesting. There's a lot of people that really hate it. I saw quite a lot of people talking about how it's dumb and the people who go to it are dumb and they hate it and it shouldn't exist. All these other things. And the day I went, actually, like after I left, there was also a lot of people who were really upset because they must have made it. They made an announcement that it was like closed because it was overcrowded, but I guess the way that they did the announcement made everybody like freak out and panic, like they thought that something happened. And nothing happened, it was just there was too many people, so they were like all packed together like sardines, so if something did happen, it was gonna be like a disaster. But yeah, and I just keep seeing news over and over again about how pissed off everybody is that they allowed it to get that crowded. And then made an announcement that made everybody panic like something had happened. So, yeah, definitely been an interesting Oktoberfest this year. But yeah, that happened like right after I left, so I got lucky that I wasn't in there when that happened. I don't know, won't stop anything if someone died or something exploded, that just makes it more fun. Yeah, so all the stuff. I don't think that there is actually anything happening at the Oktoberfest. Like, I think somebody killed their parents. And I get maybe they were just worried about that somehow impacting Oktoberfest. I don't know. Or there was like a letter or something. Oh, that's always the thing with any like big event is that no matter what, no matter where it is in the world, there's all you need is one crazy person to ruin everything. Is there any gear? I can go do the cache. I'll go over to the Oasis and then go do the cache. But well, I'm glad that I went and got it done and over with before all the crazy stuff happened and I was able to leave before it got so crowded that they had to close it again. They're reporting for duty. I have not done any of these quests to like do the Ecodome stuff. I don't know why, but I just haven't done it yet.
Mencius's whispers have driven the unbound here mad. Put them out of their misery, so their untethered souls may be free.
Hopefully this will give me some fancy loot, because I need all the loot. All of it. Yeah, the Heronir, the new race, looks like they're gonna be really neat. They have like, it looks like there's a lot of customization for them. I mean, it's cool and all that they add like all this new customization and new classes, but like some of the older classes just have no, or races have like really small amounts of customization. Like the Nightborn are some of my favorite, like one of my favorite races in the game, and they just have like nothing. There's like no customization for them. So it would be nice if they would actually add some things to some of the other classes or some of the other races. Give them better customization. Like, people generally don't like Dragfear, but they have an insane amount of customizations. And then I would say like, oh, well, maybe they see that like not a lot of people play that race or something, and I'm like, well, a lot of people in the game play the race of whatever is the strongest, so like whatever racial has the strongest one. But also if you don't have any customizations for a class. The people who play for how the race looks is they're probably going to be less likely to play that because they can't actually customize their character as much if they played something else. Races too. Yeah, they need to polish up some of the older ones and let us actually change some things on the characters. Not enough for us. Or like 5 hairstyles. There's such a weird running animation. Reminds me of like a Captain Falcon in Super Smash Brothers. Why can't I open that? This requires phase diving. Am I not phase diving right now? Kinda looks like I am. I guess it doesn't count when you're doing this quest. Okay. Please give good loot. Alright, I got a staff, that's very good. And it gave me another staff. I literally need every single piece of gear. And it's like, you know, the blue staff you just picked up? Here's another identical staff that's just 1 tier up from that. Fucking amazing. Holy shit. How is that possible? Literally anything would have been better. Jesus Christ. This game, man. It's just trolling me. Absolutely trolling. I don't want to be whatever the fuck this ugly thing is. It says looking good, but it makes you look like a broker and they're fucking stupid. I'll give you the wrath. I want to be like an emo Boomkin. You know, like I want to shoot like blobs of blood instead of, you know, a ball of energy. I just want like a blob of blood. Throw that at people. I want to be like a Vladimir Boomkin. Is that too much to ask for? I feel like I should be able to have that. Why is this thing attacking me? Where did this even come from? What is the life of a Boomkin, man? Get me out of here. Goodbye. Oh god. Oh. Put me back in. Put me back in. I don't want to be here. Title emo. Alright, we're back in. Oh, it just like rampages around. It is called an untethered rampager, so I guess it makes sense that it is rampaging around in an untethered manner. Okay. Well, for night elves, oh shit, I ran into it again. I forgot about it that fast. I got the goldfish attention span. Should I start talking about something else? It's over. Yeah, for the night elves, I gave them like a dark ranger appearance that they can have, so they can look like kind of like Sylvanas-y, where they look undead. They're like very like pale gray skin with red glowing eyes, so they're like very goth looking. And I feel like they should allow me to have that for Boomkin. Like I should be able to make myself look like gray and give myself some little red eyeballs, and then turn all of my spells into blood spells. That'd be the best. They should have done that for the trolls. They should have gave us the blood trolls and then made if you made like a druid blood troll, then you would get that. Because they did have a whole arc in like Nazmir where there was like trolls that were just blood trolls that worshipped like a blood god or something. Because they gave us this set a while ago. Where is it? Trying to find it. Yeah. The Blood Hunter set that they gave us. So I mean, the like lore is kind of there for it. They had like blood loas, so. What are you doing? You wanted to be in here. What? Come here. Get back in your chair. Come on. Get in. Why are you looking at me like that? Get in your chair. Come on. Yeah? Yeah? Alright. Where, baby? There's the baby. He's a very old baby, though. Ew. Look at my elbow. Yeah, all of it's set up, the lore, to be like a blood troll druid with my blood boomkin. Stop licking my elbow. You freak. I don't know what he's doing. Stop it. Ripping my shirt. I have no idea the rotation for this character. Like, when do I press Starfire? When do I press Wrath? Who knows? Ow. Ow. The bar for, like, astral power looks weird. Strange thing. I do have my character named Soraka, though, like, after Soraka from League. I made her a very, very long time ago. Oh god. It's taking longer than I thought it would. I still can't believe I got one piece of loot and immediately the next piece of loot was just the same thing again. Unbelievable. Truly. I was like, why are my nameplates off? I appreciate you exploding when you die. Oh, very nice. Oh god, it's one of the berserkers. Don't berserk on me. At least they made Wrath look better than it used to. Like back in the classic, it was pretty rough. I think it would be cool basically for all of the classes in the game if you had the option to like color them differently. Like your abilities to have like a theme on them. Because Warlocks actually got this for the color green. So you can have like spell versions of your spells. So when all the other Warlocks are casting like fiery spells, yours comes out as like Fellfire, so it's green. There's like, I think it was in Mop that you were able to get that. They made something like really, really hard for Warlocks where you had to use like every single spell in your book. Some like challenge mode type of thing, and it gave you, I think, a title, but it also gave you green fire. And they never did it for any other class in the game, so only Warlocks have that after all these years. And I'm not sure why they only did it for Warlocks and no other class, because I don't think Warlocks are even like close to being one of the most popular specs in the game, so it's surprising that they chose that one for it. But I think they should do that for basically all the classes. I can do that. Oh, they didn't even start him yet? Oh god. Gross. Alright, hit rushing mark though. You guys are taking too long. But yeah, I think if they do actually make it like a pangolin, I think it's a tank, so it'd have to be a tank druid too. I do like tanking, but mainly if I'm tanking, I enjoy playing Blood DK. I did try Demon Hunter tank while I was like leveling it, and it was actually really, really fun, but I don't know how Druids is. Is he like bugged or something? He's just like shaking his head over and over again. I hate the way all of the profession gear looks on every character I have. Where are they going? Can you go? Mr. Bear? Oh my god, Boomkins look ridiculous. So ridiculous. I assume that I just keep spamming Wrath and Star Surges on them and keep my dots up. Oh god, it hurts. I'm gonna have to say I think I like the classic version actually of the Moonkin better. The traditional owlbear. They're very like floppy and animated now. It gives them a very comedic effect. Look, you can't take that serious. Look at me, I'm a big tough boomkin. Take me very seriously.
Stop casting.
No, stop casting. I don't know what it means when this is lit up. When the Starfire is lit up. It's the longest world boss. Means you are in the eclipse that empowers that one. Does it mean that I should cast it? What does it mean when they're both lit up? Am I supposed to cast Starfire now, even though it's one target? Just because it's lit up? At least these things finally work now. They didn't work before. You couldn't actually get into the untethered zone when they first released this. Both lit means celestial alignment or incarnate active, which empowers both. Okay. But what if only one is empowered? Do I just cast that no matter how many targets there are?
Stop casting.
Why am I even on the DPS bar? I literally don't have gear. I have no idea what I'm doing. So sad. The saddest. That's why it's taking so long. I should not be on here. Shouldn't be able to see myself. I should be number 12,000 on this list. I don't know anymore. A lot changed, especially if you're running Loon's Chosen hero talents. Oh, I am. I don't think I want to be though. When I was looking, it said that you use the other one except for Mythic Plus. This is the only one you run in Mythic. The Loon's Chosen is for Mythic Plus. Everything else is not. I don't know what we run for PvP either. Oh no, don't retreat. Don't do it. Oh, he's gonna retreat. Oh, I got it, okay. Oh, it gave me cloth champion shoulders. That's what I always wanted for my leather-wearing druid with some cloth. I don't understand why they thought it was a good idea to have the world boss take as long as it does, bug out as much as it does, and then give you loot for a different fucking armor class. I just... the choices, they keep on choicing.
Intercepted a recent shipment of weapons. I need
Yeah, I think I have no clue what this is. I don't even know. Alright, let's pick then. Let's do... I probably want to like raid single target. Okay. Let's get rid of these because they're old. Okay. And then we're gonna need a raid multi-target. Let's grab a Mythic Plus. It says there's a Keeper of the Grove Mythic Plus too. One question players often ask is how Keeper of the Grove and Loon's Chosen compare to one another and which is worth playing. Loon's Chosen looks like a much higher skill cap Mythic Plus choice. With the Loon's Chosen tier set contributing actual damage, Keeper of the Grove is largely off the table. Okay, so maybe once I figure out how to play Balanced Druid and actually have some tier, I would go to Loons. And then maybe just for ease of playing and keeping things consistent, I should play Keeper until I have a better feel for it. Because the stat priority changes between the two also. Like, Haste is the third best for Loons, but it's the worst one for Keeper of the Grove, so... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh. Trying to get my item level high enough that I can actually do the raid or something, but I'm having a really tough time getting gear. None of the world quests have any gear up. Did I update this? Okay, I did. Oh. My Christmas dance. She's dancing to the music, you know? She's just getting down. I know it's Halloween month, but she's doing the Christmas dance. Balanced Druid Fancy Eclipse.
I understand your frustration.
Drez is sending me fancy boomkin. What the fuck? What is all of this? What is all of that? There's so much shit. Drez is sending me internet aids. Oh, what do I do with it? I'm just gonna close it. I'm sure it'll be alright. I can't believe it gave me cloth shoulders of all things. My priest is my mythic raider, so... Or she was. I had to stop. I didn't have enough time to mythic raid anymore. I have my classes starting up again soon. Oh, they did email me and say that I was allowed to take the A2 version, so... That's good. Go hit a dummy while in Moonkin form, and it'll give you indicators for what eclipse you can go into. I don't know what that means. You're playing well. Don't think there is more internet aids than that. Well, considering the amount of add-ons and weak ors that we need to download, yeah, I don't doubt it. When I was doing Mythic, like 2 weeks ago, we were downloading... It took the raid like an hour, collectively, to install the add-ons and the weak ors that we needed to fight one boss. It was fucking insane. And they're like, just install this. Just install this other pack. And it's like, do you trust this? This is some code. Do you trust this? I'm like, no, I don't fucking trust any of this. This is bullshit. But... I guess there might be something I can buy from that one vendor, actually. When you aren't in Eclipse, you can cast either Wrath or Starfire twice to get into an Eclipse. When you go into an Eclipse, it empowers the opposite spell from the one you cast twice. Okay. Okay. The weak art shows me how many casts for each one. We're at... I don't see anything. Oh! My weak bars just randomly popped up. Okay. Liquid weak bars, liquid weak bars. Did it not actually? It doesn't look like it didn't actually work. Importing. Well, version are received. Oh, it says I have to upgrade my weak ores. I thought that was a suggestion. It is a demand. Oh my god, there's so much stuff to update. I gotta fix my Boomkin form. I know I had it in my other form. I have no idea why it went back to the Boomkin. Yeah, we don't... You can change them like other stuff. I guess, like... How do you get this one? That's more like what I'm looking for, you know? This is almost getting to the Vladimir form. How do I get that? Tindril Sage Swift, Seer of the Flame. I have to do like a dragon plate? I have to kill the dragon plate guy? So derpy. What are these eyebrows? Long droop. Yeah, you can give them different beaks. You can give them a little parakeet beak. What the fuck? That's funny. I feel like the owlbears were supposed to look like intimidating, and now they look just like funny. They just look goofy. Oh my god. Yeah, second to last boss has a chance to drop from the Ferockery. Is it on any difficulty, or do you have to do it on a specific difficulty? Oh, you can give them like swirlies. That's kind of cool. What the hell? You can make them look like that too. What the f- That's cool. I need that. Then I would use this form. Ooh. Oh, you can decorate them? It's kind of neat. Oh. Can't make them purple though. And then the little short ones. Like have a little parakeet beak. Wish I could just not have whiskers. Oh, you have feathers? Oh, the feather rolls are all weird too? Oh man, I didn't know that they had all this stuff. I got it, so it's not a mythic drop? Okay. Hmm. Got the horns. I don't know which one I like. Pretty cool. I want the red one. I gotta go back and do that. Is it possible to do the dragonflight raids now? Like if you did normal or something? You don't know if you can solo them yet? I'm a little parakeet now. They had a lot of customization to this. I had no idea. Can I like the little weird ones? Hmm. I need that one. Gotta get it. Okay. Yeah, I like reset all of my stuff for some reason. I came in here and changed all of it and it literally undid all of them. I don't know why. Hmm. Yeah, like that one. Like the cat forms that we got from Legion a lot. You did this one from like PvP rewards. Yeah, and I like being a raptor. There's so many forms that I could unlock. I don't have any of these. I don't have anything. don't really like these things. I kind of want them just so I have them, but I'm not a huge fan of them. This platform's pretty fancy though. Oh, I could be a bat. I want to be a bat. Or a little moth. That's also pretty cute. I don't know, we're gonna be a raven. Okay. What? Maybe just said warlocks. Malefic rupture is being removed in midnight for warlocks. That's interesting. That's like their main ability that they use right now, isn't it? I thought it was. Well, we need more money out here. So, what am I up to? 626. God damn. Oh, it's right here. Shiny. I didn't know for the longest time that you could still use the overload after you pick the flower. I thought you had to do it before you pick the flower. It's a very quick quest for almost 900 gold. Pretty good. Alright, there's another chest out here. This has to give me... This better not give me another goddamn weapon. It would be so bad. It's gonna be like, here you go, here's your third weapon. I guess like maybe... do like a heroic dungeon? Oh my god, I can't even do a heroic dungeon yet. Unbelievable. This is what I get for giving all my random leather pieces I got to, I think, my monk. Or one of my rogues. What are we doing here? Oh, the cinder bees. Oh, the cinder bees are gonna kick my ass. Alright, can you try to send the weak ore again? I had to reload. God damn it, a wolf spawned on me while I was reloading. Damn, blasted those things. Alright, let's see if it works this time. Import. Balance through fancy eclipse. Oh, those guys don't count. Love these guys. Oh, okay. I see them. So I have that many seconds of the other eclipse. It gave me a belt. Okay, I needed a belt. Where did I even get that from? I have no idea where that came from. Oh, I wanted to look at my spells. I couldn't remember. Frenzied region. Okay. Anything else I'm missing? Nope. Yay, bees! Look, there's some bees. I love that, like, my character still makes the sound as if she's a pterodactyl, but she's actually a parakeet-beaked boomkin owlbear thing. And it looked like it did some damage. Wow. Don't final sting me. No stings. 0 stings. Alright. This is pretty good one. So let's see what's going on. Do not call the hive.
Thanks for your assistance. With your help, we can calm them down and guide them back to their honey-making duties.
What do we get? Okay, we got another trinket. We gotta chill with the trinkets. Too many. What item level am I up to? It says I'm at 648 somehow. From what? Where am I missing this? 632? Oh, maybe because of the cloth thing that's in my bags. No, these gloves. Pants. Okay. 655. Alright. This is Boomkin. Oop, I want this. I need this herb right here. Can I do anything yet? I'm still I'm 3 too low for the rate. I think I can buy a piece of gear in Koresh. Let me go check. That would be good. What does it look like when I... It's like a little needle. I like it. My guild's like, imagine studying for your future career instead of raiding Mythic and World of Warcraft. I was like, yeah. That's where I had to stop.
That Psy cartel has lost control of the dog. Find someone competent to sort it
Let's see. Please. I'm so trolled that they added that room right there where it dismounts you in between Sometimes it kicks me off my mount, and sometimes it doesn't. It's supposed to, but it's still troll that they put it there.
Do you wish to trade?
I don't have these. I get these. Alright, I should be able to buy this. I give myself 1,000 resonance crystals. Okay, 1,000. Is this enough? I don't think it's gonna be enough because I have gotten a chest piece. It still says I'm like much lower. It has to be from that Warbound piece. I don't understand why it would even count that though, since I can't equip it. Like I can't wear cloth. It's kind of weird.
We have toiled endlessly for this thing. Your patronage is quite appreciated.
Oh man. Still not enough. I might be able to buy another piece from Undermine. They're not quite as high level, but they should still be higher level than these, like... It says it's from Classic. I don't know what the hell what that means, why it means it's from Classic. It's like time walking stuff, like 548, it's so low. Maybe the Undermine stuff will be higher. Or if I can find any world quest that does anything. What, horror games for a spooky season? We don't do horror games. World of Warcraft and League of Legends horror does not count. It's spooky enough. It's very spooky community. You go in the games and then you have Creepy Peepee and Dr. Footjob. And I think that's enough spooky for everyone. I like how it's also, it's Brewfest in the game too. So like, they have their little pretzels and beer everywhere. So I get Oktoberfest in real life and Oktoberfest in the game too. Undermine.
I understand your frustration, Gaora, but do not rush to conclusions.
Vernon has gone back to sleeping peacefully. Is there any gear down here? Nope. Man, I'm so glad we're out of the Undermine. I don't have to do this stuff. I hate this area so much.
What's shaking, pal? The cartels are always hiring temp workers to pick up odd jobs. See if you can lend a hand. Good stuff. And don't let them work you overtime.
Oh, well this gives me a lot of stuff.
Won't find better. I'll be waiting.
I have no idea how difficult it would be to do a delve as a boomkin. It seems pretty rotten. Doesn't seem like it would be a fun time.
Thanks for stopping by.
I can go in as a
For more.
bear.
Won't find better.
But I have an intellect weapon, so that's not great. Alright, what do we got? Okay, those are huge upgrades from feet. Like 2,600. Alright, non-upgrade for gloves though.
I'll be waiting.
I guess inscription, why not?
Won't find better.
almost equipped those shoulders too. It would have been horrible. Get rid of all this other junk. Okay, what am I up to now? Can I join yet? Oh man, okay, it's letting me it's letting me queue. Even though I don't actually have that item level. And it's only because I have a warbound until equipped cloth piece of gear. It still lets me queue. That's insane. Alright, it says it's a half an hour queue. That's insane. Alright. So I am going to take my break then while I start my wait for these LFR queues. So I will be right back, guys. Okie dokie. Alright, apparently 30 minutes queue time meant less than 10. All of them popped while I was gone. Amazing. I'm not coming back. We'll try again. Man, I should really do these as a resto, even though I'm not a resto druid. I don't think I have it in me to do Dimensius tonight. We're not gonna do Dimensius. I don't have that level of patience or stress resistance. I think, Seal. Yeah, I guess they were releasing a whole bunch of stuff that they're gonna be changing for like class redesigns, and kind of crazy. For like priest, they're removing Dark Ascension, which is our main cooldown, and Void Torrent, which is our main DPS cooldown, and Psychic Core, which is our stun, so that sucks. But the main one that really sucks is they're removing Void Shift. And as someone who PvPs, that's kind of bullshit. That's like super important, game-changing. One of the most important abilities that you have as a priest is definitely Void Shift. That is a, your teammate is dying and you have now saved them. I mean, there's definitely room for, like, trolling with that ability. But they are gutting all of the specs. They're removing tons and tons and tons of, like, their main abilities, and I do feel like the game kind of needs to be gutted. Like, we have too many fucking spells and abilities and buffs and auras, and, like, if you're playing a mage, like, I've seen Drez's screen, his UI, when he plays an arcane mage, it looks like he's playing a fucking spaceship, the amount of weak auras he has to, like, track the 700 auras that are on his character. They're removing the, like, defensive capabilities of Mirror Image and greater invisibility for mages, Blast Wave. I'm kind of sad that they're removing Blast Wave. It's kind of funny, like, when you have a knockback, it lets you do so many, like, funny things in PvP and, like, open world stuff. So losing Blast Wave is kind of sad. But yeah, they're gutting the characters and all the specs. But we have too many buttons. We have too many things. Becomes too complicated, and I think, like, maybe they're realizing this. They must have data of, like, how many people are using, like, a one-button rotation and how much better they're doing using a one-button rotation. And maybe realizing that, like, oh, maybe we have too many buttons and it's too complicated for, like, the average player in the game. So, I mean, we'll see how it works out, but I assume it will actually be a 30-minute queue now that I have come back and need to wait for it, because that's how it always goes. Is there really not any gear in here for me? I can't sign up for this. A cloak? Amazing. That's exactly what I wanted, as a cloak when I can't get a cloak. Well, the hole-in-one gives like 1,000 gold. I want that. We can do that while we wait at least. I watched like a tiny bit of the start of the QA where they were talking about PvP, and they're like, do you plan on doing anything to help people get into PvP, or to like help make it seem less daunting? And they're like, yeah, so we have this new game mode where you can go in with people and you'll play against bots. And I'm like, do you know what the word PvP stands for? Like, do you know what the acronym stands for? It's like player versus player, like a real person, and not like, you know, robots or bots in the game or AI in the game. So yeah, their solution for PvP is to allow you to play against bots, which is not PvP by definition, so I don't understand that response even a little bit. The only thing I can think is like, okay, well, you get some, and by some I mean 3 different spells that you're able to use in PvP that you can't use in PvE. Maybe if it's on the same maps, I'm not sure. I don't really know, but it is truly confusing to me how the response of how am I gonna get people into PvP, how do I make it less daunting, is to introduce a game mode that is not against other people. How is that helpful? I don't understand. So, in general, yeah, PvP seems pretty neglected again from the responses so far. I think they do have like a open world PvP area that they're supposed to give us, like some void area or something. So maybe that'll be cool. But I'm not super optimistic with the response of how will you do PvP and then the response being a PvE training ground. It's kind of weird. All of these give like 1,000 gold. Damn. I need this. Just run into them and throw bombs at people. We drop stink bombs on people and crash into their boats. It's a fun job. I want this job in real life. Seems like a good time. Okay. Nothing else good here. No more money, no items, nothing. Actually get into an LFR? Are we getting in? See what this boomy can do? Oh, it gave me a new talent. Wild charge. Oh, that's for M+. We want to do raid. The raid's back. Oh, did it finish? No, it didn't. Damn. Oh, this is a single target fight. Are they actually different? I don't even know if they're different. They may be the same thing for all I know. No, they're a little bit different. Moonfire also hits another target. Casting Starfall extends the duration of Moonfire. Okay. Yeah, that's not useful in a one target fight. Come on, what? Oh, did they get rid of? Wild charge. Force of nature. Oh. Can still use this one, alright? And 2 celestial alignments.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
No idea when I'm supposed to put out these little guys. Which just gives me haste. Ourselves. Oh, this is my trinket. Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to get into this eclipse form. I think there's an AoE one, right?
Find shelter.
Oh god. Out of range. Out of range of what? What is this? Oh, is this his barrier? Like how much his shield has left? Oh, maybe. Yeah, and I do like these weak ores that she gave me though. It's pretty good for tracking it. Better move up. I'm not moving back. Gonna play the weak ores game. I need one that just flashes right on top of me and it's like you don't have Moonfire up or you don't have Sunfire up, you dumb Boomkin. What do these guys even do? What's the nature? Summons a stand of 3 treants for 10 seconds, which immediately taunt and attack enemies in the targeted area. Why do I want that for raid single
Find
target?
shelter.
I've been putting them down thinking they do damage. They taunt. Oh god. Oops, that goes backwards. Oh my god, when you're in Boomkin form, your wild charge goes backwards. Oof. Gross. Alright, give me a little. Fancy. What spec am I in? Okay, balance. Can I get this? Do I get ahead? I rolled a 100. What else did I win? Oh, I won the feral druid. Polearm 2. Nice, I won a helmet and a polearm if I decide to be feral, which I probably won't be. Feral's so much work. I've made feral a few times for like raiding before. And I like feral. But it's so much work for like so little return. They do damage. You said you wanted a tank, you need an Agipolar for Guardian? Oh, that's true, yeah, I need that too. Just for tanking. That's a good idea.
Now that we're inside,
Look at my little flappy wings.
Shadow Guard
We're on an adventure.
to the control chamber.
One path leads towards where the Shadow God produces,
Can you die?
the other to the main mine.
I like the animation that the cloak does, like when it hits somebody and it procs and does damage. Very nice. Do you know if you just keep spamming Starfall if you have the energy for it? Like when you're doing AoE, or do you just do it once and wait until it falls off again?
The beast, the man of
It says like
create the Shadow
over 8 seconds. It doesn't say that it immediately does like some initial hit of damage.
here and make sure no one comes to its defense.
Jerziel is the Boomkin, he's the Druid player, that's what I'm asking.
I am out of range.
Well, he was playing Resto, but he was a Boomkin too, so. The PvP rating requirement being reduced to 2300 applies to Gladiator too and Midnight. Oh my god. Maybe I can make it then. Cause I've gotten to 2100 before. So getting to 2300 from 2100 by the end of midnight, possibility. Maybe not on a Boomkin, I don't know how to play Boomkin, but maybe on my Shadow Priest or my Paladin. I should have switched into the other mode. The other talents were trash. I don't know how long Starfall lasts for. I don't like... The only way that you can see your Starfall is to look up here in your debuffs, or in your buffs, right? There's no indicator. Otherwise, it's kind of annoying. Can't really track that. I wish I would show it down here, like how Shaman's Totems would show up and things like that. Need a healer? That's a real challenge for getting glad? Yeah. True. I'm not healing. It's not me. I'm not a healer. That was an amazing healing dome. I forgot what the fuck it's called. What is this called? Barrier? Can't remember. Yeah, I gotta find a healer for 3s. If I want to do that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Line on you.
Why didn't it just go backwards? I think I have... And my keybinds reversed there. There's everything except for go backwards. I'm glad I did that during all my cooldowns.
Run.
So as a Boomkin, I don't really like where I have this place because in my mind this is to go forward and it's to go backwards.
Knocking back.
Because it's a forward ability for me. You're like a forward key press.
One share. Grim two share.
I was reading some posts on Twitter earlier where someone was doing a Lumathar and the antenna dropped and they won the antenna, and the amount of people that were pissed off that he won the antenna, like messaging him, can I buy the antenna? Or why did you win that? This is shit for Holy. I can't believe a Holy Priest won the antenna. They're just like being so mad in a pug group that Holy Priest won the antenna. They're like, it's literally like everybody's BIS trinket and they're pissed off. They were like, well, it's better on my class than it is for you on your class. I'm like, but it's still their BIS and they still did the boss and they still won it. So shut the hell up. It looks so nasty. I would love a trinket. Some more trinkies. Yeah, like pressing Alt, scroll forward, and then end up going backwards from that is just crazy in my mind. But it's a charge in Feral and in bear form, and also in human form. They all go forward. Balance is the only one that goes backwards. Guess I could put... I mean, this is still a forward, but at least it's not 2 buttons to go backwards when I'm thinking it's forward, so maybe I won't freak out about it that much. Maybe it'll help me remember. My backwards button actually just puts me, like scrolling mouse wheel down puts me in Boomkin form. This warrior from Calphalas, he just keeps screaming, "Oh whoa charge, oh whoa charge." Yep. That's the thing. Is he a bull parrot or something? What is this? He's a panda. It's a panda screaming, "Oh whoa charge."
I will keep any security measures from impeding you.
Apparently I gotta go back and do some Dragonflight raids though, so I can get those other forms for the Boomkin. I'd like to collect actually all of the other forms that I don't have in general, because I don't have a lot of the travel forms. Flying Panda, oh whoa, charge. Amazing. Now he said uwu jump. He has the oh whoa charge and the uwu jump. This fucking game, where other people play this game. Insane. Why would you hit that? I think I'm supposed to put Moonfire on everything. Because they listed, like, one of the negatives for Balanced Druid was that there was a long ramping time for their AoE damage because you gotta dot everything, you have to put Moonfire on everything. So I assume that I'm supposed to do that. There is a little bit of AoE in this fight. Not a lot, but enough that I think it's worth having a double dot on. Oh, that's so. Really? Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know why he's so talkative. The older he's gotten, the more talkative he's become. And he always tries all different kinds of meows. Don't know why. We're ready. Time to boom. You can't ow wow. We already got an woo and an oh whoa. We can't have the ow wow. Nope, we can't have it. It's too much. Oh god, man. Okay. When I switched specs, it got rid of it.
Ads coming.
Ew, stop licking my arm. Yeah, this is the boss that we finally had to install all of the weak auras and everything for because on Mythic the boss is a lot more difficult. It's really easy with weak auras, but it's really difficult without it because you have to have a certain amount of people break the containers. And they have to go to the correct container, so it has to mark above their head when it goes off, like left, right, or far. So like sometimes you have to bring the orbs basically outside. Like some people would get it and they would have to do that, like where they would run away, and some people would have to break a specific container on the left and one would break a specific container on the right. So instead of trying to call that out as it happens, the weak aura will just assign the person and they just follow what it says above their head. And it makes the fight super fucking easy. But without it, you just keep wiping over and over because the wrong container doesn't get broke, somebody doesn't go out, we break too many containers, it's always something. But we did all that, and the first time we did the poll, someone joined right after we had finished setting it up, and we're like, do you have the have it installed? And he's like, yeah, I already have all that installed. and the buffs go out, and they're like all that, and people still can't figure out their fucking left from right. Amazing, because it went out and we completely fucked it up. Because the new person who came in got it and then just didn't do it, so
Knocking back.
it was pretty funny. We killed it though. We beat him. But took a very long time to get the Uyghur set up. It's just dumb that like you have to spend that much time like outside of the game to make something in the game trivial. Like the difficulty of that fight just basically goes away the second you have that Uyghur. That just tells you this person goes here, that person goes there. Yeah, so you get this thing above you where it says go far.
Knocking back.
But other people would be like, go left or something, so. Somehow people still manage to not follow that, but it helps if they actually follow it.
I will stay here to see if any unbound can be saved. Go, return
Oh, no, we didn't win it. We didn't win any of them. Oh. Damn. Oh, what? Do you want to go out? Or do you just want to scream? You just want to scream? Oh, Radaroni. Yeah. I'm gonna put lipstick all over his face. Gonna be tested on animals. We're testing our lipstick on the animals. Inhumane. Somebody call PETA. That's all the love you get for the next year. It's all done. All gone. It's all over. Yeah. Why did it take me out of the other queue? Oh, ew, stop. Stop it. What is she doing? She doing old stuff? I haven't completed this. Hellfire Citadel, what the? Alright, yeah, we needed to get out of the stone. There was nothing in it for us. Do a little winter dance. Do a little bob and spin. Here we go. I actually like the other one I got, from the Undermine. The Hearthstone from there is actually pretty funny. Toy box, let's see. Hearthstone. I have the Halloween one too. I should probably use that one since Halloween time.
It is not ready yet.
Which one is it? Yeah, the explosive Hearthstone's actually pretty funny. Gotta change them out throughout the year. You know, stay with the times.
I understand your frustration.
I have so much cat hair on my face now. It's like everywhere. I don't know why the grave moss was worth like 15 gold a piece. Randomly. Alright, where else can we go to get some gear? Oh, I can turn on war mode and get the shit kicked out of me. That's an option. We can do that. And get some bloody token gear. We're not doing skirmishes. Ran directly into that hole. Came out of nowhere. Okay. How horrendous did we do? I wasn't watching. Okay, good. Properly horrible. I'm gonna have a rough time down here with war mode on. I don't have like a PvP build on or anything. Let's try and put one up. If it ever loads, which it doesn't seem to want to do. Someone in the guild got an achievement. It says, this land was green and good until... And then someone in the guild was like, until the Fire Nation attacks. Yeah, Fire Nation attacking all the time. This land was green and good. They said, Fire Nation, is that a Gen Z slang? Oh my god. It's amazing. It's been nice to troll people all the time. Like harmless trolling, but definitely still trolling. They're like, I've been having this issue, and they're like, oh yeah, the way you fix it is you have to set your Hearthstone to Shatra. That's the only way to fix it. I don't know why it works, but it works. And they're like, okay, thanks. And then it was just something, she completely made it up. This poor person went over to Shatra to go set their Hearthstone, thinking it was gonna fix some bug they were having. I don't know why, but it's just what she does. She hasn't seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, and she's like, no, I haven't seen the Avatar films. The trolliest troll. She has to know. I think she's just fucking with them. And Tanny out here rage baiting. I think this is gonna put me in as a healer, but the augment rooms are pretty nice. It sucks though because when I left like a week and a half ago, augment rooms were like crazy expensive. I think they were like 1,500 gold a piece. And when I came back today, they're like 800 gold, so that sucks. Might as well hold on to them to see if they go back up again. They like fluctuate so crazy, like they're half the price and then they'll shoot back up to double the price. Yeah. She's a very interesting person. She's the most chaotic person I know. Oh, did I not finish that quest? Lost cog worker return. They didn't give me credit for any of them. Oh. I'm just missing one. It said that I had 0 of 8 on there. I was like, what? People are probably starting to get their permanent augment runes from the rep now. Yeah, but they went down before. They went down to like 900 before, and then they shot back up to like 1,500. Like, I think a week or two before they were 1500, they were like 800.
Opportunity's knocking. If you've got the metal.
Oh man, of course I would get into the raid right as the crate drops. Unfortunate. I think I'm in here as a healer. I don't know how to tell. I assume I'm supposed to. Oh, there we go. I suppose I will put on Resto Spec. I'm not going to say that I'm going to heal, but I'll put on Resto Spec. And I'll give you guys Mark of the Wild, but beyond that, I can't really promise much. Oh my god, Resto Druid is just... it's not my thing. Not my jam. Can I still be a Boomkin? No, I want to be a cat. Just gonna run around in cat form. Nobody will ever know. Who's gonna know? Nobody will know. Alright, let's see how many people die. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 deaths. 5 deaths to the elevator god. Enhancement Shaman, losing Ice Strike and Ellie Blast, thank god. Getting closer to having a sane amount of buttons. I'm so glad they're getting rid of Ice Strike, you have no idea. I don't really like... It's not that I don't like Elemental Blast, it's that there's too many fucking buttons, and if Ellie Blast is the one that goes, so be it. I don't care. I'm glad it will be gone and I will have one less button to keybind. Too many keybinds on Shaman. So, happy for me. That's good news to me. They should prune way more than that. They should get rid of something else too. Totemic Recall. I think that defensive Stone Totem are gone too. Well, I mean, it sucks to lose a defensive, but again, there's one less thing I don't gotta press. So, yeah. Fine by me. That's 4 keybinds there now that I'll have freed up. It's massive. And like Ice Strike and Elemental Blast are like rotational abilities too. And then Totemic Recall and like the defensive Stone Totem will have to be pressed pretty quickly. Yeah, the more they got from Shaman's like main attack rotation, the better. Oh, somebody got some boots. They made some smart changes, like Frostbolt becomes Glacial Spike after so many casts, not a separate bind. That's pretty cool, but it sucks if you don't want to cast Glacial Spike. Like, yes, it's one less keybind, which is good, but I would say if you're in a situation where you don't have the time to cast, a glacial spike, that might kind of suck. I'm thinking especially like in PvP where you just want to try and cast a frostbolt and you can't now because you got a glacial spike. Maybe they won't run that, I don't know. Maybe it's like a talent choice to have glacial spike still, I don't know.
Helps it.
I'm healing by pressing Grove Guardians. Look, I'll stun this arcane manifestation, I'm hoping.
Kill ads.
Nobody's like taking damage, I don't think it really matters. Which one? Can I actually remove this? No?
Helps it.
What does this even do? I feel like I'm missing some buttons.
Watch your step.
What am I missing? Oh well. Where's my AoE spell? Oh, then what's the AoE? I might not have it because this is a solo shuffle one for some reason. I may not even have it.
Gruntle. Gruntle. AoE incoming.
Oops. It's not Frostcast as a talent, it passively generates the charges. And after enough charges, Frostbolt becomes Spike, so it's optional to take. Do you still have to cast it? You have it, it's your number one, it looks like.
Helps it.
No, that's Wild Growth. I don't think I have it. What's it called?
Phase 2.
Yeah, no, the ground one. Can't remember what it's called. Efflorescence, the pink icon. Oh yeah, that one. That's what I'm looking for. I found it.
What zealotry? What loyalty? Sacrificing himself to power the machine.
Okay, got some dead people.
If only the rest of you had that kind of commitment. You will need it now. Demenzi's reformation is inevitable.
Okay, I rezzed them, but I think they were just AFK, so.
And will quickly wake Demencius. Zalatath and I will try to stabilize the Mana Forge.
The rest
Yeah, resto druid's a little weird for me. Definitely not my favorite. I think preservation would have to be my favorite healer if I had to pick one. And then resto shaman after that. How did that hit me? Of all the places. I ran all the way out so it wouldn't hit me and it still hit me. Person's name is Luckass. Don't know how to get these names. Where are they running to? The boss is here. They gotta kill this stuff. Can't just leave it here. Yeah, they have indeed been AFK for forever. It finally came back after they were like, oh, we're getting kicked. Better revive myself and get back here. Yeah. Ooh. Whoa, this is dragonflight food. What is this? Yeah, we have Luckass and Dumbass.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll just put some Healy Doos on him.
Whirlwind. Watch your stun.
Gotta clean up all these puddles. Put the little thing over your head.
I do not have a target.
It's like, there's so many keybinds on the Druid, it's really hard for me to keybind my damaging abilities. Like, this thing Shift 2 is really rotten for me. It's like a button to spam. I think 6 is pretty hard for me. I like small hands. Okay, I tried to go into the soak with him, but then he made it literally like micro dick size, so I don't I don't know.
Watch your step. Whirlwind. AOE incoming. Run to edge of room. Help sir.
It's really difficult to heal. I feel like I'm playing a completely different game when I'm healing. I'm just playing these, staring at these health bars game. It's very hard to like see anything else that's going on. I think if I was actually going to be a healer, I'd have to like move where these bars were, because this does not work. It's too far away from like what's going on my screen. If you have to recommend WoW or League to someone new, which you're recommending and why?
Watch your step, whirlwind. AoE incoming.
That's a really tough question. I mean, one's an MMO though, and one's a MOBA. So if you don't like anything competitive, like this person's trying to die. Okay, you keep trying to run into it. If you're not a competitive person, absolutely do not play League of Legends. If you don't have at least a tiny bit of thick skin, do not play League of Legends. I would say for I lost the thing on me. For WoW, you can be a casual player in WoW and just do casual shit in WoW. You can just turn your shadows off and ignore people. You don't have to PvP. You don't have to do raids. You can do story mode raids. You don't actually have to do like LFR versions even. So I think for most people, they would probably enjoy WoW more. Like it would appeal to more people, like something in the game. If you actually want to do something competitive and like push at it, I would probably recommend League instead. Because I think like the matchmaking and stuff like that in WoW is not super great. Like the tiers are not. I think like the brackets for League work better than they do in WoW PvP. Yeah, I think generally overall, WoW probably would appeal to more people. Just assume you want to recommend them, since don't think you're cruel to others. I don't normally recommend these games to people, but if I had to, that would be my recommendation. Alright, and then we got Fractalus. Go little dinosaur. Look at my little pets. Pet. I still love that I have a pet named Greg. It was named after my friend who used to play. He quit in Shadowlands. They're getting rid of Bone Storm for Death Knights. So iconic though. They're getting rid of a lot of pretty iconic abilities. I mean, even Elemental Blast is pretty iconic for a shaman. Shepherds. Bone Melt is not very nice. It does melt the bones quite quickly. Oh, I got a new rank. Renown rank. Damage and healing increase in Manforge. That's cool. Oh, I have to go outside, I think, to get it, though. Oh, well. Still exists for Ellie. Well, it's fine for Ellie. I mean for enhancement, though. Ellie doesn't have the button bloat the way that enhancement does. It doesn't have like the main rotational button bloat the way enhancement does. You used to have a bazillion utility spells, but they're not nearly as bad. I think it's fine to keep Elemental Blast for Ellie. Look, it's a little Taiwan. I like the Bone Storm guy because he just heals Bone Storm and spins in a circle. Oh, I got a new helmet. I don't think it's an extra button for them anyway, even in the War Within. Yeah, I don't know, because our tanks are dumb, that's why. It hurts. We don't have the Owo Ulu tank in here. We got new ones. Lego my aggro. And rolling the fearless. Man, I want Eggo waffles now. I haven't had one of those in so long. I used to put like peanut butter and jelly in the middle of them too when I was younger. Okay, we pulled the box. I guess we're going. Yes, we're going. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. It's really different when you go back to Classic and you can't zoom out this far. You can zoom out so far in retail. Yeah, he's getting fucking demolished. Are they not swapping or something? What is going on? He's like a yo-yo. I assume he'll die and I'll just have to battle res him. It doesn't seem like they're playing right here. Man, every single one. Like, what if we hit the entire raid? This fight is so easy because you just stand in one spot and then the people who have lines are just supposed to not stand in the spot where the whole raid is. And they just can't do it.
AOE incoming.
Incapable. They're like, I will put this wall straight through the entire raid's face every single time. CS, like Counter-Strike? I don't think ever. I've seen people play that game. It seems as daunting as starting WoW after people have played for 20 years. That's like a lifestyle. That's a personality.
AOE incoming.
MMORPG and MOBA, might as well grind in FPS. No, I can't do FPS anymore. I suck at them. I used to play a lot of FPS because I played a lot of like Battlefield and Halo and Gears of War and things like that. Call of Duty. And then I played way too much WoW, so I can't play FPS anymore. Not in me. Kinetic Dunes. Those are some feet. That is certainly some feet. Give me those feet, I want them. I want the feet. Give me the feeties. I got 2 runes, that's not very many, but did get a new reputation rank, so that's good. I don't know, I remember you playing a battle royale game, let's not name it, and you did well. I don't think I did very well in Fortnite. I think that went pretty poorly. I remember that one guy who randomly came on and he just started playing with me, and it was the only reason that I did even partially decent. Titles and V-Picks. Oh, I didn't win them. Somebody else won them. Damn. Who won them? Can't even see. No loot for me. I worked so hard at healing by pressing rake, though. You know? Alrighty. Let's see. What did I get? Oh my god, I'm falling out of the sky. So, when you're playing Druid, there's this really awful bug. I don't know if it still happens, but if you log out of the game in flight form, like up here, when you're in flight form and you log out, if you log back into the game, you won't be in flight form. So if you're one of those people that just comes back and logs in their character and like goes to get their drink or something real quickly, when you'll come back, you'll be dead when you log in, because it takes you out of flight form when you log off. Amazing. But alright, I mean, we got a little bit of gear. We got a helmet, we got our cloak, a chest piece, a staff. We got some shit trinkets, but at least we got trinkets, a ring, and a belt, and gloves. So a lot of stuff. Not everything, but a lot of stuff. So progress. Yeah, free falling. Yeah, free falling. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here for tonight. I will be back on probably